Everywhere you look on the PowerMatic PM2000, you find high-end materials, quality manufacturing, and innovative features that make it safer and more accurate. At 30.5 inches deep and 42 inches wide, the cast iron surface on the PM2000 is one of the largest in the industry. Add the right side extension table for the 50-inch fence system, and the table expands to 75 inches long. However, it's the mechanism below the table surface that makes the PM2000 what it is. The PM2000 is based on a huge box-style cast iron mechanism. The arbor is mounted in high-end ball bearings in its cast iron housing. The arbor is driven by a flat poly V-belt that generates very little heat because it's so thin. The poly V-belt rides on a pair of machined aluminum pulleys that are exceptionally well balanced. The result is virtually no vibration at the blade. To make changing blades easier, the PM2000 has a push-button device that indexes into cutouts in the rear blade washer. To further ease the blade changing process, PowerMatic includes a 27mm forged steel combination wrench. Dust collection on the PM2000 is remarkable, and it's based in this form-fitting shroud that encloses the bottom portion of the blade below the table. The shroud is mounted on the blade arbor so it follows it through all the blade height and bevel changes. The blade guard system on the PM2000 is remarkable in its safety, ease of use, and versatility. Because the side panels are independent, only the one with wood under will rise up. The other one remains flat on the table, enhances dust collection, and prevents debris from kicking out. The side panels can be rotated up out of the way for doing things like setting cut widths. The PM2000 blade guard is designed to be tool-free, yet allow quick access to the blade or other things in the throat area. Just push a button on the back of the blade guard, that assembly comes off. Then a kickback pulls also come off with the push of a button, and the throat plate comes out. You don't even have to take the splitter off. If you want to take the splitter off, flip its lever, and it comes out also. Because the splitter plate and riving knives are mounted to the same boss as the blade arbor, they move with the blade and maintain their gap and alignment through any blade height or bevel settings. A standard thickness splitter plate is supplied with the PM2000, but a narrow curve version is available as an accessory. Riving knives in both standard and narrow curve thicknesses are available as an accessory. A composite zero clearance insert plate is available for the PM2000. It comes slotted for the splitter plate or riving knives, and all you have to do is cut the curve for your blade. The blade height and bevel angle control wheels are a good indication of PowerMatic's dedication to quality. Both of them are 8 inches in diameter, made out of cast iron, with chrome-plated rims and spinner handles that make large adjustments real quick. The locking pins are another place PowerMatic could have saved a bunch of money. Rather than pot metal or plastic, they made them out of forged steel. To show you how well they work, just get them in, get them started, give it a spin, and they lock down. Another thing is when you actually lock the setting down, there's no change at all to the setting. The blade doesn't creep up or down, or the bevel doesn't change. These are real machine hand wheels, not something that's made to look like one. We covered the AccuFence pretty closely in the text, but one of the things that I really like about it is these high-density polyethylene faces. They don't react to moisture in the air, they stay very straight, and they're very slick on their own. Sliding wood along, it doesn't create any drag. The AccuFence adjusts normally, with adjustments on top for getting the faces square to the table surface, and on the front for getting it parallel to the miter slots. Though I've used this saw for well over a month and used it heavily, these settings haven't changed a bit. All the parts for the locking handle are made using the powdered metal process, which is very expensive, but makes very precise and tough parts. The handle is deceptively easy to move. You push it over center and the fence is locked down solidly. To engage the caster system, we pull the bevel control wheel out and turn it clockwise to raise the saw, counterclockwise to lower it. The caster system is capable of raising the saw half an inch off the floor, but unless your floor is very uneven, you only need to raise it a little bit and it'll glide along wherever you want it.